Hello children, how are you? I hope you all safe at home and eat healthy. When we are reading anything, how do we know if the events are happening in the past, present or the possible future? In grammar, we indicate time by modifying the verbs accordingly. Let us see how this is done. Tense is a basic concept of English grammar. Learning tenses are necessary for learning English language. The tense is simply the way of using a form of verb in a sentence to express the time or state of an action. The tense of the verb shows not only the time of action or event but also shows the state of action referred to. There are three main types of tenses. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. They are further divided into 12 types. They are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. In this session, we are going to discuss about simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Let us learn about simple present tense. The simple present tense is one of several forms of present tense in English. It is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths and fixed arrangements. The simple present tense is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths and fixed arrangements. The simple present tense is formed by using the base form of the verb. For example, I take, you take, we take, they take. Whereas the third person singular takes an s at the end. For example, he takes, she takes, it takes. These are actions which are done in the present, every day or every week or every month or every year, daily, generally, usually, always, now, often. They are verbs in present tense. Let us see briefly about simple present tense. Simple present tense is used in many ways. First, to express a habitual action. For example, he drinks tea every morning. He drinks tea every morning. This is a habit for him. So, we use present tense for habitual action. I get up every day at 5 o'clock. I get up every day at 5 o'clock. My watch keeps good time. My watch keeps good time. So, for habitual action, we use simple present tense. Next, to express general truths, we use simple present tense. For example, the sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. Honey is sweet. Honey is sweet. The earth moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. These are general truths. So we use simple present tense for it. To express a future event that is a part of a fixed timetable or fixed program, we use simple present tense. For example, the next flight is at 7 tomorrow morning. The next flight is 7 tomorrow morning. The time is fixed on tomorrow morning. The flight will move. This is a future event, but it is a fixed action. So we use the simple present tense. The match starts at 9 o'clock. The match starts at 9 o'clock. In this sentence also, the event will happen in future, but we use simple present tense for this. The train leaves at 5:20. The train leaves at 5:20. When does the coffee shop reopen? When does the coffee shop reopen? All these sentences, the action will happen in future, but for fixed program we use simple present tense. Let us see some more example for simple present tense. Rani wants a doll for her birthday. Rani wants a doll for her birthday. Here Rani is the third person singular, so we add s along with the verb want. I live in Madurai. I live in Madurai. I is the first person singular, so just we use the verb live as it is. We play in the evening. We play in the evening. Here we is the first person plural, so just we use the verb play as it is, but the action will happen in the evening. This is the future event, but we use the simple present tense because that's fixed for us. We play in the evening. The program will fixed, so just we use the present tense for it. My father works in an office. My father works in an office. Here my father is the third person singular, so we use yes along with the verb. Next, she knows my phone number. She knows my phone number. Here she is the third person singular, so we add yes along with the verb. Let us see about the simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to talk about a completed action in a time before now. The simple past tense is used to talk about a completed action in a time before now. The simple past tense is the basic form of past tense in English. The simple past tense is the basic form of past tense in English. These are actions which are done in the past, yesterday, or a day before, a month ago, or a year ago, a few years ago, or a decade ago, a century ago, or a ages ago. They are verbs in past tense. For example, I received his letter a week ago. I received his letter a week ago. In this sentence, 1 week before I received his letter. So, I use a simple past tense for this. I received his letter a week ago. I went to school yesterday. The action is completed. So, just we use a simple past tense. I went to school yesterday. Let us see some more example. I went to temple. I went to temple. The action is completed. So, just we use the past tense. She bought some apples. She bought some apples. We stayed at Ooty for a week. We stayed at Ooty for a week. Hari finished his homework. Hari finished his homework. Sadhana invited her friends last Sunday. Sadhana invited her friends last Sunday. So, where the action is completed, we use the simple past tense for that sentences. Let us see about simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control or to predict what may happen. It expresses the future as fact. These are actions which are done in the future: tomorrow, later, next day, next week, next month, next year. These are actions which are done in the future: tomorrow, later, next day, next week, next month, next year. For example, I shall go there next Wednesday. I shall go there next Wednesday. He will meet me in my office next week. He will meet me in my office next week. We will know our exam results by end of June. We will know our exam results by end of June. For simple future tense, we use modal verb shall or will with present form verb. For simple future tense, we use modal verb shall or will along with present form verb. Let us see some more example. Nisha will do the work. Nisha will do the work. My father will come at 10 o'clock. My father will come at 10 o'clock. He will work on Sunday. He will work on Sunday. We shall wait for Manoj in the bookstore. We shall wait for Manoj in the bookstore. Rishi will ride the bicycle. Rishi will ride the bicycle. All these sentences, the actions will happen in future. So, we use the future tense for these sentences. Children, I hope everyone understood about simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.